I have this board. It came from Hobby Lobby. It measures 12 by 14 inches and has the 4 slats on it. I painted the first slat in Wise Owl Higgins Lake. The second one I did in Wise Owl Snow Owl. And I'm applying a good coat, but I did go back and give everything a second coat. My third slat I painted in Wise Owl Mandarina. I just love the combination of these colors together. Let me know in the comments what color combination you would pick. And the last slat I did in Wise Owl Goldenrod. Paint products can be found over on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. I allowed that to fully dry, and I flipped it to the back side, and I removed the hanger that was on it because I wanted to turn this into a shelf sitter rather than a hanger. If you want the hanger and maybe make it a little smaller, you can add a new one to the back. I flipped it back over to the front, and I took some wired ribbon. Mine has this gingham pattern on it, or buffalo check. And I'm going to glue the two ends to the back side so that there is a strip of the ribbon going down the left side of the board. I then took more of the ribbon and I made a very simple bow, fluffing up the left and the right loops and then trimming the tails. And then I glued that on the ribbon that was laying over the second slat. And I held that in place with hot glue. I have this stencil. It says Autumn Leaves and Pumpkins Please. I believe I got it off Amazon in a bundle pack of different fall stencils. And I'm going to use one word on each slat. It just happened to be I had a 4-slat board and I found this stencil that fit perfectly. I'm going to use a foam dabber and some Wise Owl black paint, and I'm going to lightly dab over the words. I'm filling in the spaces with a paintbrush. You want that to fully dry before you move to the next slat. Then the next slat, I'm going to do the leaves. Again, in the Wise Owl black paint using a foam dabber, you're going to lightly dab over the stenciled area. Too much paint, you will get a lot of bleeding. Now, I wanted to show you this little trick that I just discovered. I knew I loved these Sharpie paint markers, and now I love them even more. For simple stenciling, I use them to clean up the edges that had some bleeding. And I really was happy with the end result. These have a very soft tip that just help glide it along. And I'm connecting everything, and I really think this came out nice. Again, these are the Sharpie paint markers. I can give anybody a link who may be interested in these. You have probably seen us use these before. And I was really happy with how this assisted in the little bit of bleeding that I did have. Sometimes when I do get the bleeding, I'll just let everything dry really well, and then I give it a very light sanding. That distressed look will take your eye off of the bleeding. But this is also now another option. And there you go. I love how this came out. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, mesh stencils, wood cutouts can all be found at chalkitupfancy.com. Have a great day.